Plans have been around for a long time and they're consistently changing. Now, if you have one, you may be asking yourself, well, do I take the monthly payment or do I withdraw a lump sum? Now, to weigh in on the pros and cons for you, we have Jonathon McCoy from Market Advisory Group. I think pensions, like we were discussing beforehand, kind of a thing of the past. But do you find a lot of people retiring still with those these days?
You know, from our experience, and we keep some statistics on this as a company, but also nationwide, you can read plenty of articles that slightly less than half of retirees today, which is, we're mainly talking about a lot of the baby boomer generation, still had access to a pension during work. And even of that half, a lot of people are taking those lump sums in lieu of leaving the money in the pension and taking that monthly benefit.
Okay. Well, how do most retirees plan to supplement their Social Security and kind of like lay out their strategy for taxes? Because I think that's just a big focus for a lot of folks as they get older and older, is what that tax liability is going to be when they retire.
Yeah, certainly Uncle Sam and the IRS are going to have a lot to say about the long-term health and prosperity of your financial plan in retirement. So most people nowadays are saving their 401ks. And as we mentioned, some people will take lump sums from their pension and invest them in some sort of market-based investment or an annuity of some sort. Ultimately, the headwinds that we deal with in an environment where you might be retiring today, the market just dropped 20%, the bond market just dropped over 20%, and we've got inflation at rates that we haven't seen for 40 years. So there are significant headwinds to having money just strictly in market-based investments. When we see these pullbacks, there ultimately are some better ways to provide a more stable stream of income so we don't have to ride the roller coaster the rest of our lives.
I like stable stream of income. That makes my heart not beat so crazy, I think.
Well, imagine being 65, 70 years old in retirement.
Exactly, exactly. Real quickly, we do have a question from a viewer. This one's from Johnson O. Johnson says, I would like to talk to someone about Social Security, and if now is a good time for me to retire, where do I start?
Very broad question, and as you'll mention after we get done chatting, we offer complimentary consultation for anyone who calls in from this segment, any of our other educational programs and shows. We've got a program at 9 o'clock on Sundays as well here on KCTV5 that you can tune into. Contact us any way you can. Just look up Market Advisory Group. We provide 100% complimentary and free consultation service so that we can look through things such as something even as simple as, what is your Social Security benefit? When can you start it? If you've been divorced, if you're a widow, we walk through all those questions before we put any kind of plan together.
Well, that retirement plan is unique to that individual. They definitely need your help with it. And like you said, to schedule that complimentary consultation and submit your questions, visit AskOurAdvisor.com or call 816-548-2000. They'll take your questions and even meet with you one-on-one, free of charge. If you include your address, Market Advisory Group will send you a free gift.